All right, so hopefully you were attentive and clicked on this, the Intro to Distance Learning Chem Watch Me First link. That should be this video. I just want to spend some time going over what our distance or flex learning will look like. The first part is I'm going to go over our syllabus and then go over kind of how the course is set up. So I'm going to click on the syllabus and open that up here. And we'll talk through it. So first, I miss you guys so much. Like, I got into teaching to work with you, not to necessarily talk about chemistry all the time. So the best part of my job is interacting with you. So it's sad for me to not be able to see you. On one hand, I've gotten multiple Call of Duty Warzone victories, but on the other hand, I don't get to see you all the time. And I'd trade those Warzone victories for some face-to-face interactions with you guys. So as we'll talk about at the end, please get in contact with me. I'll do my best to try to reach out to you individually over the course of the next few weeks. Try to check in with everyone, but that's a pretty daunting task. So please reach out to me. So we're doing this thing called distance learning. So feel free to read over this more specifically. I'm going to highlight something, a few things. So on Monday, I'm going to post a video that will have an overview of the week, and that's in the folder, and I'll show you that in a minute. So what you should expect is 1.5 to 2 hours of stuff a week. So, that's drastically reduced. And my mindset for this is to get you guys acclimated to the topic. We'll cover it, but it's going to be simplified. Okay, it's going to be simplified. The notes might be at the same high level, but in general, how I'm assessing it is going to be at a simplified version. So once you click on the week, as you saw on our, and I'll go back really quick, as you saw on ours, we have week 1. Normally only this week would be published first. So when you looked at your Schoology today, that's all you saw. You didn't see this one or this one. I'll publish those when, like, Sunday night before week 2, okay? or Monday morning, something like that. So, and then in each week, as it says on the Schoology, each day has a unique folder. That's what you're doing for that day. The first week of chemistry, there's 2 quizzes in there. Other than that, there's not. So grading, each week, those quizzes, you get 1 attempt at them, and they'll go into Portal. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do correction type of activities. But I want to do that, but I'm trying to figure that out. So look at week 2, and we get to week 2, realize one day might be, hey, go back and retake the quiz. Look at the ones you got wrong and retake it, and I'll give you partial credit back like we normally do. And test, there'll be some sort of correction policy as well. So when we get to those things, we'll cover them. For right now, just do what you should every day. That's the biggest thing. So the assignments are kind of on an honor system, meaning there's not a great way for me to check to make sure that you're doing them. And what I mean by that is, and this is what I did. So there's a video walkthrough for every single problem that we do, and that's in the daily folder. Use that. I'm going to add this as well. Like the video, so I know. That's a way that I'm going to check to make sure that you're staying on top of the work. And again, you could just log in and click on the link. That seems like a lot of work to just pretend that you're actually doing it. So do the work. That's really what it's about. So you can print out the assignments or do them right on a notebook. That's all you. So attendance is taken daily. I will check that you've accessed Schoology every single day. And I'm going to do it sometime before I go to bed, let's say 7 p.m. I won't do it before 7. I'll do it after 7. And what I'm going to do is there's a feature on Schoology that allows me to log in and see the last time you accessed the course and what you accessed. Okay, so I can see the folder that you went into. You could log in and you could go into the folder, and then that would be the only thing that you'd have to do in order to be quote unquote in class. But I'm going to trust that if you're showing up to do that you're going to actually do your coursework as well. So like and comment on the YouTube videos so I know that you're accessing them. Availability, I'm available by email every day from 7 to 3. They sent out the video with your schedule, and I'll be available during that time, and I'm going to respond via email every 30 minutes. I'm planning on meeting with you in small groups with Zoom or via Schoology when you need it, or Google Hangouts or something like that. email me and we can set up a time. And my email is right there. I cannot, this is just like the classroom, but in general, I cannot help you if you do not reach out to me. Okay, if I come around the classroom, like, how you doing? And you're like, I'm great. Then I am assuming that you're great. And if you're struggling, I need you to be vulnerable enough to ask me for help. Okay, that is the part where, in order for us to be successful as a team in our course now, I really need you guys to be open to asking for help when you need it, because I'm more than willing to talk through stuff with you. But one of the reasons why is I feel like this YouTube video, the walk through the problem sets, that'll answer 90% of your questions. And then the 10%, if you're still not getting it, email me. And don't be ashamed or embarrassed about that. It just is what it is. Okay. Lastly, I want to see you, meet with you, catch up, whatever, digitally. And this isn't just a platitude, something I'm saying. I mean it. If you want to schedule a Zoom meeting and chat about life, let's do it. Tell me all about what you're doing at home all cooped up. Assume a 10-minute window in those cases, just so I can make time for everyone. And again, I teach because of you, not because of science. And I know that sounds like I don't care about science. That's not it. I could have taught any subject, but I chose science because I like it. Okay, so last notes here. We got a periodic table with ions. If you just click on this as well, it's going to open it up. I'll fix that link. Okay. You should be able to download that as well. Okay, coming back, we got periodic table with masses. So let's talk about how each week is set up. Week 1 is a little weird, but at the beginning there's going to be a walkthrough video. Watch that on Monday. It's going to talk through what you do in every day. So here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On Monday, click on the Monday and go read over what you're supposed to do. Watch the video at the beginning of the week, do Monday. Tuesday, all you got to do is take this quiz. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, same thing. Okay, next week, and there's not a video in here yet walking you through, but since we had a 4-day week scheduled for school, we didn't have school the 10th. Thursday's our last day. I only scheduled 4 days worth of stuff. Okay, so do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, and then you have a quiz there, and then the next week, review and take the chemical reactions test. This one's a little bit different, and this might change by the time I actually get to that week. But in general, there's a review. So I have to format this still in terms of the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But we don't have school Monday. So Tuesday, you should be working on the unit review. Wednesday, go over the unit review. Thursday, take the test. Or Friday, probably Thursday. Actually, let's say Friday. We're going to take the test Friday. And then the following Monday, we'll have a day just to do test corrections and ask me questions. Okay. That week, we'll probably have a scheduled time where if you have questions about different topics, I'll be online using a conferences tool on Schoology or Zoom or something like that where you can ask me questions about the review guide. Okay, and then we'll move on to our next unit. Okay, but right now, our job is to get through chemical reactions. And then we have 2 weeks after that going into solutions. And I'll put those things into Portal for your grades. It's just Portal's going to look exactly the same. Don't use your Schoology grade to determine your grade because that only takes into consideration the things that we've done so far. But we're rolling grades over from third quarter. If you have any questions for me about, okay, what do I do about third quarter stuff? How do I make up a test? Some of us still haven't taken the stoichiometry test yet. We got to figure out a way to do that. I need you to reach out to me to figure those things out. Okay. I want to talk to you about it. A lot of people have asked those questions already. But anyway, that's it. That's just kind of our process. The next week will pop up right before we need to start it. If you're going to be gone, well, probably aren't going on vacation right now. But if you're going to be gone for some reason, let me know in advance so I can try to get you stuff or figure that out. Once a week has been done, I'll leave it up so you can go back and access it. So like as an example, week 1, you have your notes from identifying and balancing chemical reactions. For some reason, it makes you open things like this all the time. So then you can just roll through it, right? This is what was in your binder. Don't worry about it if you don't have that stuff anymore. But most important thing is love you guys, miss you. And we'll see. I might add some stuff just if you want to interact a little bit more, some different ways that we can do that. If you want to play Call of Duty, get my gamer tag. Shout out to Angelica Morales and Landon Johnson. We got 9th place just yesterday, actually. So have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you soon.